guys, and welcome back to another video. This is Sam, and we are talking again the transfer news and what has been happening as time has been moving and what has changed. So we have some interesting news to cover for you guys, and I hope you'll be impressed with whatever that will be giving you this guys, because a lot of things are being said as we speak right now. Things are happening, people are moving, trying to set for you so that I can show you the information we have for you today. Not this one. This one is you guys, so I'm showing you the wrong info, which is not something that I'm supposed to be showing you. So how are you? How was your day, guys? It was a blessed Sunday. I spent it at church. I just spent my day at church first today. Not this one. Why is it giving me what I'm not interested in? I can't actually sort this all, but it's okay now. So how are you guys? How was your day? So we are talking Thiago. Where is Thiago Alcantara going to be playing next season? There are some things that are changing a lot. Things have been happening, and we just don't know where the hell the player is going no more. But as we can show you what things have been happening. We've been checking on the news every time, trying to find out the information. Remember, we talked about Thiago Alcantara and Liverpool as the best thing for him, because the player was thinking of leaving Barcelona, from leaving Bayern Munich, so that he goes to play for Liverpool. So there are other things that are happening, other mixed up stories and stuff that we don't really understand at the moment. But before we go anyway, guys, I would like you to do me a favor. Click the like button, click the subscribe button. It helps us a lot. I want us guys to click the like button, click the subscribe button, and use the comment section. Tell me what is happening, what you think in the comment sections. I want to hear you. I want to hear you talk. Let me hear what you're thinking of this Thiago incident or Thiago story. How do you think this situation is going to end? Because it seems like it's going to last long. But before we go that far, we had some amazing and surprising news that we got today. So the news, this is the first news that I want you to hear first. It was coming from Evening Standard, and they were saying that Thiago Alcantara to Liverpool. Bayern Munich expect a transfer bid in the next few days. Thiago Alcantara is incredibly likely to leave Bayern Munich, with the Bundesliga champions expecting a transfer bid for the Liverpool target in the near future. The 29-year-old is in the final year of his contract with Bayern Munich and believed to be keen on a link-up with Jurgen Klopp's newly crowned Premier League champions. Standard Sports understands as Liverpool bid for the Spaniard remain unlikely without a major departure, or even even then his injury record and wage demand would likely prove a stumbling block. The Thiago future appears to be a lie away from the Bavard, with a bid expected over the coming days. Speaking to German paper, Wilnod said, Thiago, it looks like he'll be leaving us. That's the president of Bayern Munich is saying, I think he's leaving us. It is important for him that he showed that he can play well in the big games. When it comes to that, it's a finish that hurts a bit. I expect an offer for him in the next few days. Liverpool fans are hoping that the club title treble would unlock a summer of spending have been left disappointed, with Klopp repeatedly warning the COVID-19 pandemic impacted the club's club finances. So we only did sign one player and stuff like that, and constant stuff coming. So this is the situation that is happening, guys. Reading from the story, we are being told that Liverpool and Bayern Munich are in talks over the transfer of Thiago Alcantara, and a bid was expected to be happening before the end of one. Not really sure there on that part, but the bid was actually expected to be happening before or any time of any day of this week. And it seems like Liverpool and some were sending a message on where the player will be. So remember, his final destination, the player himself, he wants to play for Liverpool. It doesn't matter how the things are going to go, like he wants to be in Liverpool next season. So there are a lot of things that are happening. There are a lot of information that are coming from different clubs, different sources, linking their teams with this player, so that maybe they try to push Liverpool to be serious about the deal or whatever. I don't really know. I can't explain that at the moment, but that's the situation we have. So we have new news that came today, some few hours ago. And let me go to that news. I want us to go exactly as much as we can on this story. Thank you very much. So the story that came today came, I didn't confirm the source, but I am sure that the Mirror, Echo and the Talk Sports are also confirming the issue. So let me go to the Thiago incident. Oh, this was brilliant. Manchester United have joined Liverpool in the race to sign Thiago Alcantara from Bayern Munich for €30 million. So this is what is happening, guys. Now Manchester United have joined the race to sign Thiago Alcantara, and they wanna bring the player where to Old Trafford, just as the competition. But no matter all these things that are happening, Liverpool remains the favorite where the player will be going at the end of the season. That's what everything we are being told, or everywhere we are listening, that's how it's heading. That Liverpool is the final destination of the player. That's where the player wanna play, and that's where Liverpool expect the player to be. So that's the information we have. Let me now try to read more to explain what are these guys talking about, because they might be onto something. Where did I find that article? Okay. Manchester United want to sign Liverpool target Thiago Alcantara, according to reports. You know why Manchester wants to sign Thiago Alcantara? Because of the comments that Wayne Rooney gave when he was talking of players coming to the Premier League. He mentioned that how big of a player Thiago would be. So I knew that somehow, somewhere, United were going to follow from that case. And it looks like I was correct, because now we're dealing with the situation where we're hearing that a club is interested in signing a player that we have been after for such a long time. It's crazy. Okay, let's continue, people. Let's continue. The 29-year-old who has 1 year left on his Bayern Munich contract is set to leave the club this summer. He has been heavily linked with the €27 million move to Liverpool. However, the Norwegian journalist Frank Vavard says United are trying to poach him. The Red Devil tried to bring Thiago to Old Trafford before he left Barcelona to Bayern Munich in 2013. Let me read you this. I think is the post from Ja Fajo. He's saying this. R.E. Thiago will connect. Norwegian journalists, according to reports from Manchester United, are in for Thiago as well. Franking has ended a big title race on the Manchester United title. The two old rivals battles for Thiago, and CEO at Bayern Munich expect an offer in the upcoming days. This could be a big week. So this is turning up to be a week we're going to be talking about for some years to come. So that's the information we have, guys. United are now entering in this situation, and they want by all means to get a chance to get Thiago's signature at Old Trafford next season. Imagine they want to add Thiago Alcantara, Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, which will be out of this world. But do you think it can happen? Do you think it will happen? We have to wait and see, because we'll keep it exactly as much as we can to update you of whatever that's happening. Let me show you something before we even go far. The other one is here. The Mirror. Thiago Alcantara transfer saga to unveiled immediately as Manchester United threatens Liverpool. The Liverpool have been considered the front runners to sign Thiago Alcantara, but they are reports they are reportedly on a late threat from Manchester United, with his transfer saga set to unveil in the upcoming days. So that's where we stand at the moment. But Bayern Munich CEO Kai Remender is confident that the midfielder sees his future away from the club, as is expected. They are expecting offers in the next few days. And transfer situation now set to unveil Liverpool and would face a threat from Manchester United in the race. Klopp's man. Klopp is a fan of Thiago, and the club will remain interested in the move without yet pulling the trigger due to financial concern after the COVID-19 pandemic. According to Sports Bling, Manchester United have also been monitoring the situation closely, with Alcantara available for €33 million fee, having recently played a key role in Bayern Munich's Champions League success. Yes, he did. He did. With Bayern Munich brace beats with no spam sales without any club, without meeting their club valuation for the player part of contract he had extra. Thiago's future looks set to unveil immediately, with United and Liverpool fans both keeping a watchful eye. Asking about Thiago in an interview, Bayern chief told, "Well, I'm Sontag. It looks like he will leave us. It was important for him that he showed that he can play well in big games." When he came out and finished this, "Can Manchester United beat Liverpool to sign Thiago Alcantara? Have your say here." So people are being asked, what do they think? So it's really crazy how the situation is now turning out to be, how things keeps rotating, keeps happening, that we don't really understand how to actually put it into words. But that's what we're hearing right now. As we listen to this situation, we are being told that Thiago Alcantara, he might be leaving very soon Bayern Munich, but the club that has been linked with it, the ones that we were told that they're in talks, is Liverpool. Oh, I'm really sorry, guys. It's really late in the evening and I'm tired, and I couldn't let this day go by without me making a video. I was really delayed to do some stuff, but that's where we are at the moment, and we want to know what's going to happen. Let me hear your thoughts. Do you think that Liverpool deserve this deal, or let's say we deserve to lose it because we are wasting time, we're hesitant to get the player who's actually interested in coming to us, because this can actually affect us? So we have to wait and see how the situation will go. Let me see if there's any again. So this is Liverpool Echo. Latest rumors. What are they saying? Okay, Liverpool is still favorites. According to the latest odds available on Sky Bet, Thiago is priced at 9/4. So I can tell for my work. Oh, okay. 9/4 to sign for Liverpool before October 6th. Manchester United are set to be at 8/1 to beat the Reds for his signature. Here we will have to wait to see if Bayern chairman prediction of an imminent bet is true. It becomes true. So a few days back, if you remember very well, guys, a few days back, people were talking about, who were they talking about? They were talking about a club like Arsenal being interested in Thiago, and they were saying that Arsenal are very close in getting the player, and things are just left for them to be finalized and things happens. Then I told you that if you were Thiago, you are Thiago, you have a good club in Bayern Munich and everything is going well, They give you a new contract expecting that you actually spend, or you actually add more time than you spend with the club. Then you say to them you are not interested in signing because you want to move away, because you want to play with the bigger boys or wherever you want to gonna be playing next season. The moment Thiago would actually try to leave and go try to play for United, because even though United are good at the age he is, do you think he has time to come to a team that is still trying to rebuild? Because in Liverpool, you know what you're getting. He knows what is coming here for if he goes to Liverpool. He knows what he'll be getting. So, what do you think is going to happen here? It becomes so interesting to find out how this thing is going to play out. But we'll keep a closer look into it, and we'll keep updating you on whatever that is happening. But that's the story with the Thiago Alcantara. So stick with us, guys, because on the next part we are now covering the transfers that has been happening all over the world in this Sunday day. I'm just gonna try to move them fast as much as I can, because really I'm so exhausted. I'm really tired, but I'll try to talk about it. So we will be talking about a lot of stuff, but I'm sure about with the Thiago incident, we are gonna get something out of it. We are actually going to hold something at the end of the day. It's interesting that these things might be happening right now, but it's really not really that important. We just have to give it time and things will work out for themselves. But okay, I'm gonna be covering a lot of stuff. Let me say, first two things that I'll be covering, we're talking, who are we talking about? Can somebody remind me? We are talking about what has been happening in the progress in Barcelona and whatever that has been going on that side. At the same time, we are talking about Tottenham's new signing. Tottenham have had another player in the signing, and we are going to talk about Ronald Koeman's target man, who has actually decided to join or to extend his contract at the current club he was. So there's bad news for some people. So we are going to be talking about all these things. We're going to cover them as much as I can, because really, like I say, my eyes are literally closing, but I want to do this thing so that I give you something, guys. Like I always tell you, I always do by all means to make sure that I give you something for you to actually enjoy. So let's move now. Okay, 30. See figures. Barcelona expect Argentina to join Manchester City. Senior figures at Barcelona expects Argentina playmaker Lionel Messi to join Manchester City this summer. So it seems like there are some people who are actually now accepting reality at Barcelona, who knows that they're no longer able to stop the player, and the player is leaving no matter what. As you can hear here, some other people are actually now at the verge of accepting that, okay, the player is not staying with us and is going, and we just have to live with that. So I respect that. I love this. Somebody who's actually using his brain. Aston Villa are prepared to launch 10 million offer for Arsenal Emilio Martinez, and Gunners are expected to sell the goalkeeper with Ben Leno returning to full fit. The age there were some rumors I heard after the Liverpool and Arsenal game, which were said that this keeper wanted more game time to play, and Arsenal were not gonna be able to give him because they have their best goalkeeper in Leno. So it seems like it has come to this point that now these guys have actually agreed with, let's just accept and let's give him to the players. Okay, as much as I want to talk, guys, I'll be lying to you. I feel like my hands are heavy. I had a busy church Sunday service, so we'll be talking about a lot of things tomorrow. We'll cover as much as the transfers that I let you go, that I didn't let you. Please click subscribe if you enjoyed. Click like on this video. And where do you think Thiago will be going? Because I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on where Thiago Alcantara will be next season. United are trying to steal the player from us, and us as Liverpool, we are not really gonna lose the player without a fight. We are saying that we are there to fight so that we win our player, and it seems like talks between Liverpool are actually happening. Hello, say, hopefully Thiago comes to Liverpool. Yes, that's our hope as well, Mr. Daniel. What we're hearing is this: that's saying that Liverpool they're actually in talks at the moment. The story that I was reading, they're saying Liverpool are actually in talks at the moment to sign Thiago Alcantara, but some situations, some stuff that are happening are actually delaying us from reaching to that bit that we're actually interested in. But we will have to wait and see what happens. But at the moment, the news we are hearing is that Thiago is coming to Liverpool. So that's the news we have for you today. But also, the threat, I'm not going to hide it, is that Manchester United are posing as the threat who wants to take Thiago away from Liverpool. So we have to wait and see what happens, and we'll keep you updated as much as we can, and we'll keep you informed on all the things that are changing. But I'm 100% sure that Thiago could be coming to Liverpool as we speak right now, because things have been changing and a lot of things are happening. So I hope he comes to Liverpool like we are being promised. But there are a lot of clubs who are fighting for this. Like I'm telling you, Arsenal were linked with it, and I talked about it. If you watch some of the former video that I did, that I don't think Thiago will go to Liverpool, because I don't think what Arsenal can offer right now it's what Thiago wants. Thiago wants a chance to play with the Jurgen Klopp, wants a chance to actually you play with a club that is already built, not a club that is still rebuilding a team. So that's the main reason he wants to come to Liverpool, to work under the German manager. So I don't think he will be going anywhere. But United now, they're joining in. They're trying to sell him with the Bruno Fernandes deal and how they're playing as a club, which they're trying to use that to their advantage to get the player. But we don't know, because the representatives of Thiago, Bayern Munich and Liverpool were in talks so that they can actually come to a deal that they can agree with. But we were being told that Liverpool were reluctant because of what was happening. But I think because of the games we played, the Community Shield as the game that we finished before, I think this is gonna push Liverpool to actually go after the player and actually sign the player. So this is gonna be interesting. We'll be keeping a closer look onto it, guys. I actually had some things that I read. If you could watch the beginning of the video when I'm off, you can actually understand everything that I read about what is happening in the Thiago situation. But my belief is that Manchester City, they're just pushing time. Manchester United are just pushing time. Remember, we had clubs like Manchester City also linked with the player, but they all disappeared because they were not really valued, or they were not really relevant on whatever they were interested in. So Thiago and Liverpool, that's where he's going. But the problem we only have is that our team is delaying to just make this thing official, because they're talking about how his injuries he wants to get in his career, if it can help to reduce the amount that Bayern Munich are asking for. At the same time, they're talking about is only we need to replace him with another player because we are affected by the corona pandemic. So there are a lot of things that are coming from the Liverpool board at the moment. Michael Edwards, they're just saying a lot of things that we are not really paying a lot of attention into. Us as the Liverpool fans, like Mr. Daniel just said there, we need Thiago home at Anfield, because we believe if he comes to Anfield, it's going to strengthen our midfielder, so that when we participate for next season, we can actually produce something that will produce results. So this is exactly the thing that is happening at the moment, and I'm sure that in the next coming week, this week, as some medias are saying, this is the week, it's the decisive week from where Thiago is and where he's going. So let's keep a closer look, a watchful eye on whatever that is going to be happening in the transfer window in this time, and see how things will go. At the same time, before I go, that one I didn't really look at it. I heard that there are reports that people are saying that maybe Mohamed Salah could be leaving Liverpool. According to some of the legends, they're saying Mohamed Salah could be leaving. So I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think that we want to lose such a great player like Mohamed Salah, or we feel like he's not really been performing at his greatest? Yes, he has not been performing. Thank you very much, sir, for your great comment. I try by all means. I know that sometimes my channel does act up, but I try by all means to give you relevant news that can help us for next season as we are preparing for this. And please, you can always share this video to your social media and try to attract other people so that they come and subscribe. And I hope you have already subscribed. They say they come and subscribe so that people can get this news that we are trying to share every time. So I'm 100% sure that Thiago is coming to Liverpool. Mohamed Salah, I don't think he's leaving Liverpool this season. I don't see that happening. Sadio Mane, I'm not really sure, but I don't think he will leave this season to Barcelona because Barcelona are heavily linked with him. Also, Gini Ronaldo. Now on the Gini case, that is the part I don't really understand how the thing is going to play out. Cause Gini, the way he's so attracted to this one. The player has been so quiet. He hasn't said anything, but the rumors we are hearing around it, the situation, it's really causing some scary thoughts to us. We don't really know how it's going to play out, but we'll keep a closer look on it as well. But that's how things are looking at the moment. And we are hearing that Klopp wants to make the youngsters go back on loan. It's youngsters like Brewster, and he's saying that if Harry Wilson is not sold to a club, not going on loan, like if he's not sold, he's actually remaining to the club and he'll play with the first team. So we have to wait and see how that one will develop and how it will go. But at the moment, the most important news that I wanted you guys to know is this: Thiago Alcantara and Liverpool, seems like talks are happening, and there's actually some progress that are happening. As the Bayern Munich manager was actually the president was confirming that in a few days, Bayern Munich, and he didn't say who's going to bid it, but he just said the bid will be submitted in the next days that are coming. So it means it's a great news to us. But at the same time, later after that, Manchester United are trying to come to this deal and try to mess it up for us. But I don't think they'll succeed on it because they came too late. At the same time, they were told by Wayne Rooney, according to what Wayne Rooney thought Thiago was going to offer to Liverpool, and they are just trying to get the player that is one of their legends said a lot of words and a lot of comments upon. So we have to wait and see, and we'll keep a closer look on it. I think I will try to brush it through and make it so clear tomorrow morning, because right now as I'm speaking, that's where I am. It's around almost 12 o'clock. So tomorrow morning I'll try to gather a lot of information. Then around 9 o'clock I'll be live. I'm meaning 9 o'clock on my time. I just told you that we are almost reaching 12 o'clock this time. So you'll be able to link up with your time zones, and you'll be counting what time will it be tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Because right now it's about to be 12 o'clock midnight. So I'll gather as much information I can, then I come back again giving you all the effects that we have in the verdict, and give you the new update that might be happening tomorrow on that day, and tell you my thoughts and how the thing is going to turn up. But as for now, guys, I need to leave you. As much as I want to talk, as much as I want to give you this information, I need to leave you so that I can prepare, so that I give you more information. Then I'll surely cover some of the transfers that has happened today that I cannot cover today, but I'll do that tomorrow, I promise, in the morning around 9 o'clock. Just check it out, and I hope we'll be there. Yeah, I like what you just said there, Mr. Daniel, that United need defenders but not attackers. United, you know what? Because they've missed out on Sancho, they're just going after everyone. How many players since this transfer window, like since they lost Sancho deal, how many players have been linked with United? Which means that the board is just linking themselves with the people that they're not even interested in. And I heard that they're signing De Jong. So if they're signing De Jong, why would they go after Thiago at the same time? It just doesn't make sense. Let me see who. I want to show you something about who United are signing. Let me see. I was just looking at it. So you listen to this. Manchester United have held talks with Aston Villa over a deal for Jack Grealish, as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has monitored development with Ajax midfielder Don van der Beek. Sources Daily Mail. So imagine. They're focusing on Van der Beek. So I was making mistake. I was saying De Jong. They're focusing on Van der Beek. They want Van der Beek in their club. At the same time, they're going after Jack Grealish. They want the Grealish in their club. At the same time, they're saying that they want to sign Thiago. I wonder what is Manchester United going to do with the Van der Beek, with the Grealish, with the Thiago Alcantara, with the Pogba, with all the players that are already there in the club. I think they're just undecisive. They don't really know what they want. They're just throwing names out there. They're just trying by all means to get players that they can get. They think that they still have the big name that can get any player that they want out there. But I don't think that is still working at this moment. So we have to wait and see what happened. We have to wait and see what happened. But the Thiago Alcantara and Liverpool is the thing that is still standing. And we'll be laughing about it very soon, and we'll be celebrating, because I'm 100% sure that he will come to Anfield and he was going to do more to help Liverpool as a club to reach to the next stage we need to reach. And the stage we need to reach is to actually win the Premier League and the Champions League in 2020-2021. I believe that we can do that, and I know that all of you as the Liverpool fans, we believe we can do that. So as what United are saying, they're just wasting time. And as you just said, Mr. Daniel, it's just a waste of time. We let it go. We have no time to be talking about guys who are not even sure of the players they want in their own club. It's just a waste of time. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about. But this has been the show, guys, and thank you very much for watching. I think it's 30 minutes now. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll continue with this issue. You can always leave your comments below and I'll talk about them when we come back. I did read your comment that you made when you were talking about, let me see if I still have the comment so close to me. Okay, so there's a comment that was left before. I'm just gonna read it out there, then try to say something out of the comment and show my appreciation to you guys, that to tell you that when you comment, I do listen and I do respond to them. So please keep doing that, keep liking and keep sharing it on your Twitters, on what, so that people get to connect with us and we grow as a family. And there's Africa Football Connect, the group, guys, that is there. You can check it out on Facebook. There are a lot of things that are happening there. So let me check for you. Okay, yeah. It was from the Lionel Messi that I made. And not this one. There's not the comment I'm looking for. Let's see. Who commented? This one. There are a lot of things that I hear, so I have to actually go through them. Oh, it was actually you, Mr. Daniel. You said that I just don't see Messi playing for any other club that isn't Barcelona. But who knows? Nice channel. Thank you very much for your appreciation. It makes me feel actually worth it to do these things. It actually make me feel like I'm actually providing valuable information. So thank you very much for your trust, Mr. Daniel Jones. I thank you very much, sir, and I hope that I'll never disappoint you in terms of the content that I'll keep producing for you. So thank you very much. I did see that, and like in the Messi issue, the thing that I'm seeing happening with Lionel Messi, I feel like as much as the things are moving around the circles and whatever they're doing, Barcelona might be able to keep him right now if they do, but next season, Lionel Messi will be leaving Barcelona. That is for sure. Messi will be leaving Barcelona. If he doesn't leave this season, he will be leaving Barcelona. You can check it out. There's a video that I made talking about, I said let the king wants to leave. If you listen to that video, I talked about some of the things that I feel like the club of Barcelona were being unfair, and they to actually understand the player and whatever he was thinking. At the same time, we covered how Messi was going to affect his career and stuff like that, because I take this Messi situation is the same as the Coutinho incident back in 2017 when we were talking about Liverpool, where Coutinho wanted to go, but us as Liverpool, we didn't want to let him go. So it's really crazy how the things is happening at the moment. He thinks he's going to succeed at Manchester City because he's going to be playing with the Pep Guardiola, the manager he has known for such a long time. But that's not the case, because the Pep Guardiola we knew then is no longer the same Guardiola, because the Klopp has proven that he's not really a superpower or a super manager. He has made him suffer a lot. So we have to wait and see. We'll keep you updated with whatever that will be happening. But at the moment, Barcelona board, they said they're not interested in talking with Messi about his future unless if he's signing a new contract, which we know that will never happen. This was yesterday, so I'm just giving you some different stories, and we have to wait and see what happens. But like I'm telling you right now, as the Thiago issue, Messi issue, and what else? Which other big transfers we have? Yeah, those two. I'm keeping a closer look onto them because those are the biggest transfers that we have at the moment this coming week. If one of them is completed, it's going to transform a lot of us, especially the club as Liverpool and the fans. If we get Thiago Alcantara, I'm 100% sure that we can win the Premier League next season, and we can even challenge for the Champions League. And at the same time, if Messi comes to Barcelona, we have to look at how, if Messi leaves Barcelona going to Manchester City, we have to look at how things are going to look like, because it seems like he's not interested in going to other teams like PSG were interested, like Juventus were interested. We have to look at it and see what we can talk about as we'll be covering the things that are happening. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on another video. And to which is tomorrow around 9. I'm gonna be preparing for it. Then I maybe might even give you enough information to explain what is happening in the Thiago Alcantara situation with Liverpool, and where Manchester United and Arsenal and other clubs who are trying to join in these things are standing. We'll make